Hmm. That was stupid. That didn't work. Ugh. How annoying is that? I gotta be careful about that. It's been nothing but crashing. My computer's done nothing but crash.
Earlier.
Yo.
Hello.
Um,
Yo.
um, I guess you're bat now.
I guess I am.
The queen has returned.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I think it just like booted everybody out of stream and everything. So like that was pretty.
Twitch couldn't handle all the followers we were getting.
Yeah, see the problem was that yeah, my computer's good, but for some reason it crashes and stuff. It crashes Streamlabs if I open too much stuff, and that was the problem. It's like Streamlabs, Discord, Spotify was open, then Internet Explorer, and then I go to my Twitch stream on Internet Explorer. It's like, nope, can't handle all this. Done. Bye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be right back because
Mm-hmm.
I know that we made the Twitch goal. So I'm gonna go get my police woman's uniform, and we're gonna go from there. Okay.
Okay. I also have a story to
Okay.
tell if
Okay.
you want me to.
Yeah. By all means. Just you can either say it now for the everybody, or like you can like check it later. I'm gonna go.
I'll tell it later.
Okay. Well, I want you to like chat or something while I'm
Okay.
upstairs. Give our viewers something to watch. I'm gonna put on the be right back thing here. Um, I don't know if the chat box is working now. Here, let's see. No, it's not. Yeah. Oh, my changes and whatnot didn't work. Okay. I will be right back.
All right. Hello. So, are you gonna tell me about the whole situation with the girl, Kitty?
All right. Well, okay. All right. So, um, okay. So the first thing about voice chat is we have Trixie in here.
I think she just left, or they just left. Oh, all
Okay.
the romance. All right, but continue with your story. I really want to know your story.
Okay. So the story is okay, so the story is I thought that I did not have her phone number, but it turns out that I actually still do. So I just,
Oh,
yeah. So what I just did is I just added her name and her number to my contacts.
okay.
Yep.
Are you gonna like message her tomorrow?
All right. Okay. Um, so we have pretty much talked already because, but she had to go to bed because we're both in Texas and we're both in Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so what she told me is that she will probably text me tomorrow morning, which is already today, so probably this morning or in the evening.
All right,
So,
that should be like fun and exciting.
but the problem is, I okay. So, um, so what she said to me, it is I'd like to go out with you sometime. Okay, so like that, um, sort of thing right there. But I don't know where to take her for the first date.
You can always like. Do you like coffee?
Okay, okay, so um, okay, so yes, I do, but I prefer like the iced coffee, so pretty much yes.
Okay, so like you can take her on like a nice little coffee date. It's not that expensive and it's like more personal because you guys like are just sitting there talking with each other, like getting a feel for each other and stuff.
Yep.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
But you don't even have to get coffee. Like if you have a Starbucks or something near you, um, you can like I think they have other stuff on the menu besides just coffee. So there's tons of like, you know, I feel like the first date should always be like something nice, but also something like not to where you're spending like a lot of money.
Okay. So the thing about Starbucks is I know that they have drinks and pretty much food there.
Hmm.
But yeah. All right. The other thing that I really should mention is okay, actually I should wait until she arrives back in voice chat so I can tell the both of y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you? do- Okay, you're about to say something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. So do you want me to call you Monarch or Vale? Which one?
You can call me Vale.
Okay. Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, where do you live specifically?
I live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, I am jealous right now.
Why are you
Okay.
jealous?
All right. So, okay, the thing for that is so my drag mom, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so my drag mom, so she lives in Las Vegas and probably when this pandemic's over, I really want to meet her in person and I really want to go to the H&M store with her. So because she's my drag mom and so she can put me into drag.
Okay, that should be fun. I'm like, but okay, so I just moved to Vegas back in like June of last year. I'm originally from Ohio, so I'm from the
Okay.
Midwest because the Midwest is cool, but not really.
Okay. All right. So since you're in the voice chat, okay. So um um would you like to know a little bit more about me?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So pretty much I do have 5 dogs and
Okay,
they're a pain in my butt.
I bet like having 5 dogs, that's like insane. Oh, she's back with the cop uniform.
I was hoping that I could just like get away from you guys. Let you guys keep
Oh,
chatting. I heard pretty well the whole thing.
oh
Um,
really?
What?
yeah.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone, please. And I'm just gonna
Cut the
let you
cameras.
admit.
Cut the cameras.
Hold the phone, princess. What did you just say?
I said I heard your entire conversation. I'm sorry. She told you to go to Starbucks.
Jeez. Which is pretty much
Sorry,
true,
Vale.
but
Huh?
Hmm?
What'd you say, Keith?
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, Vale did. She told you to go to Starbucks. The exact same advice that I told you. And why? Because they have it's inexpensive. It's it's a nice neutral ground. Everybody likes something to drink. It's quick and easy. It's just like everybody knows to go to coffee on their first day, or to like a drink store.
Yeah, or like if it's during the summer, go get like an ice cream cone or something.
okay. Okay, so I will say this. So before I mention the whole dogs part, okay, before I mention that, so I do want to spill the tea here about the whole um part thing. All right. So it was me and my ex best friend forever. I should say that too. Okay, so we went to Waterworks up here. And what I did not know is my um that my is my e- um I should not really say ex-boyfriend because he was not my ex at the time, but I did not know that he was there at Waterworks until his mom texted me saying that they were there. So that's what happened with that little story.
Oh, okay. What's Waterworks? Is it like a water park, like an indoor water park or something?
Okay, alright. Okay. So what Waterworks is yes it is a park. Um so it does have indoor and the um outdoor too. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been to like a water park since 2019, maybe 2018.
Okay.
They're fun though. I really like them. I love to swim. Swimming is awesome.
Okay, so the story um the story about the dogs is that so there's five dogs and so there's Jasper, Jojo, Sammy, Maddie, and Coco. Um, and the two big ones they are the Labradoodle and then we have two Yorkies and one Poodle. And so the big one, Jasper, so he likes to get up in my dad's lap.
I bet your dad's like, ooh, every time he does that, like, like, ah,
Most
what a heavy dog.
likely. Most likely. And every time me and my dad take Jasper to PetSmart, like, um, every time we get his harness on and his leash, he is too excited to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys
So
done
that
talking?
Oh no. I mean, you can. I mean, like, what do you want us to talk about?
Oh, I was happy you
I
guys were
can.
having conversations. This is exactly what I wanted for the
Oh,
channel. I want you guys to start bonding. I want other people to find friendship through what I've created. You know what I mean? Like, sorry,
friendship is magic.
I don't have my sexy shorts. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them, so I got these long shorts on.
I saw like you in the chat. I was like, oh, a whole chat story is taking place.
Oh, here we go. I got a skirt. Let me put this on instead. Actually, I don't know if a skirt would work. The skirt might work. Let's try.
I think it'll work.
Yes, it would.
You guys can't see anything, right?
Nope.
Good. Because it's all coming off now. I've been bad.
I do have a story to tell.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to tell me a story.
So, like, my profile picture that I have right here is pretty, like, old. It's, like, from 2017. It was the first time I ever, like, was able to wear makeup. So, like, a friend's ex did it for me. And, like, all my friends were there that night. And, like, I was really nervous to, like, for them to see me in makeup. And, and what, like, once they got done, or once like the ex got done doing my makeup, she was like, "Oh, you look like so beautiful. Like I wouldn't be able to tell." And like that made me feel really well. And my friends came down and like they were really supportive.
Aww.
But the crazy thing is, my two of my other friends, they were out past curfew and they were like in the sketchy part of town and the car kind of broke down.
Oh Lord.
So we had to go and like get them, and I had to come too because the person whose house we were coming from, he's the one who like had the car at the time. So I had to come with, and so I was in like this sketchy part of town with like a full face of makeup, and I was like, oh god, I was like so scared, but like no one like gave me. I don't think anyone gave me any weird looks, but it's I don't know. It kind of like boosted my confidence because I was like, huh, like this isn't so bad.
That's nice. I wish that had happened to me. I transitioned way late. I transitioned way late. So what happened was I knew I was trans, or like I knew I wanted to transition when I was like young, but like my high school career was just like me being stoned and like chasing women and like dating trans women and wishing that like secretly wishing that I could like be with men. Like I remember like fantasizing about men like all the time. Like my friend's dad, I had like a super big crush on him. And it's just like, oh my god, like I bet he's got a big one in his pants, and like I wonder if I go sleep over if I could like make something happen. And yet I'd go to school and I'd be like, yeah, I'm tough, like hang out and do stuff and be an idiot. And I was like,
That's how it be.
but like every chance I get to like wear makeup, I'd take it. Like I remember it was like in grade 7 that we had this class project, or yeah, we had a project, and it was like in a team. There was like, it was like 2 girls in my team, and I went over to one of their house. They put me up in makeup. We put balloons in my bra, and then I sang Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" in a dress, and that was our project. And as soon as and then I didn't realize that I actually had to have my classmates see this. And of course, everybody laughed their ass off, and I was so embarrassed. I think I had to leave the room. And I think the teacher was like, when he comes back, everybody being super nice, because kid's gonna get ridiculed. Kid's obviously embarrassed. So yeah, it was all right, but yeah, I wasted my teenage year. Well, the thing is, like, I knew that I wanted kids, so like I didn't want to transition early, and it wasn't until like I was in my 30s that I finally did transition after I had my second. I think my second was conceived, and I was like, good enough. Good enough. Start the hormones. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that he was conceived. Is that we knew he was a boy, because I had one of each. I wanted one of each, right? So I had a
Hmm.
female and I wanted a male, and then I got both, and then I was like, done. I don't need to play this game anymore. But my wife already knew. Like by that point, I was like cross dressing full time and like makeup and I was like, I want to transition, and people were like, okay. I remember being called a hairy fairy at one point, and it just broke my heart. I was like, oh my
Oh,
god. And this was from a teacher. A teacher called me a hairy fairy. I was like, what?
oh my
I was
God,
like,
that's
I
Oh
was
my
horrible.
like,
lord.
oh yeah. I was like 24, 25, and I was like, I went back to school, and the school district was like, yeah, we'll teach you English. Like, come on down and meet the teacher and everything. So I was like, hi, yeah, I'm like here to learn English. And she was like, Harry Fairy. And I was like, what? And she was like,
What?
nothing, never
The heck?
mind. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Harry Fairy. I like went home and I like looked it up, and I didn't even have to look it up. I just thought about it for a long time, and I was like, oh, that fucking bitch. Like, I can't believe she said that to me. Like, it was horrible. It's like somebody wants to transition and they have a face full of stubble. It's like, what are you gonna do, right? Like, you gotta
Hmm.
do what you can. Um, and here's the thing: is that I've never had an "it's ma'am" moment. Thankfully, I'm proud of that, and I encourage everybody to avoid the "it's ma'am" moment. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video of some, um, I would imagine a 40-year-old trans woman who, I don't know if she was on hormones or what, but she went into a GameStop, and the guy behind the counter called her sir, and she freaked out on camera and said, "It's ma'am. You address me as ma'am," and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like,
Yeah,
you're not winning any friends with that, sweetie. You're not winning any friends with that. You know?
everyone uses that video to like trash on trans women, and this sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a good, learning experience for people to be like, this is what some trans women act like. Like, you have to be careful. And I've seen people. Um, I was in a group project with somebody a couple semesters ago, and she was a trans woman. And when we were doing the interview with the teacher about our project, the teacher called her him, and she was like, "That is not my pronoun. Like, I am a woman." Blah 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 blah. This is to the teacher while we're giving a class project, like our final like presentation kind of thing, and I was team lead, and I looked at the trans woman who was like doing this, and I looked at the teacher, and I was like, as you can see, we are under a lot of stress, and we've been working really hard to try and get this project in. Just like gloss right over. Oh no, because that wasn't even it. That wasn't even it. Okay, so first off, she chewed her out for calling her trans, and then the woman was like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." The teacher was like, "I'm sorry," and then the trans woman decided to call her a fucking bitch after she
Oh
apologized,
wow.
and
My
I
lord.
was like, "Oh no, my grades." So yeah, and then afterwards, the trans woman came up to me and she was like, "How come you didn't defend me? How come you didn't say anything to defend
uh,
me?" I was like, "Listen,
What?
honey." Yeah, she was like,
I
"Well,
mean,
how come you didn't defend me and like protect my pronouns and all that?" I was like, "Honey," I was like, "I'd rather I'd rather be kind to people and make them think I'm weak than to call them an asshole and be rude and like make an enemy." You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't need people hating me. I don't need extra enemies. I can take an insult. I've taken plenty of insults, right? The worst are kids, freaking like 4 or 5 year old kids. They run up, they're like, "Why are you wearing that? You're not this, you're that. You're not supposed to wear that. Why are you doing that? Aren't you her daddy? Aren't you this? Aren't you that?" I'm like, oh my god, kids.
Oh my lord.
I'm
You
like,
just pick up the kid and shake him. Oh, I'm joking.
learn. What are your parents teaching you? No, I mean you can't get mad at too much of the kids. Oh, Tristex has something
Nah,
to say. Tristex has something to say, girl. You can come in the general and chat with us if you want. If you got something to say, you're a streamer, so like,
yeah,
come on in. Come talk to us, girl. This is the community building stream. We've already reached our follower goal. We still got like an hour left.
Well, here I am. Hello.
Hey,
hi.
girl.
Hi,
If you haven't
everyone.
already, check out her stream. Tristexingana. It's a bit of a mouthful, but if you follow her username, you'll find it. She's a good streamer.
I'm Josie. Josie. It's triste, chingona. It's Spanish, so it's like you can either speak Spanish or you can't. You can learn it. It's a lovely language.
Yeah,
But
I actually want to learn Spanish.
But I wanted to hop on to say that, sometimes kids are also like very actually surprising because my nieces, for me, when I transitioned, have actually been one of the biggest just like supporters that I've had. And they're like 5 and 10, and so they're really young and they got it just instantly. And I don't understand. I was blown away by how quickly, like, just what just not that long ago that we told them that, and then they just got it, and then they like correct their like parents and like the other adults, like, so it's been really, I think, I do think it's kind of a double-edged sword, but I think with kids, I feel like some kids will be weird and problematic. Like I was at a skate park the other day, and well, this is just boys being boys. This isn't even related, but I had, I think some like 10-year-old boys, and this is where like maybe I need to learn how to like deal with children a little bit better. Maybe this is why I don't have children. But like the boys were like snickering over there because when there's like a girl in the skate park, like, they can just they go and gossip with each other, and then they came over and were like, oh, we really need to tell you that, like, we really think you're hot or something. And I was like, I will smack you with this skateboard if you don't leave me alone. And then they were like, oh shit.
That's so
That's hilarious.
mean. Why are you so harsh on them?
I was afraid, I was like, they're small children. I'm like, I don't want to be like outed at the skate park. I don't want these